KHOU 11 News at 6 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Cheryl Mercedes. Welcome into our webcast. Houston police say a car explosion on the northwest side was an accident. One person was hurt in the blast, which happened in the parking lot of a Sonic fast food restaurant on West 34th Street. Police say an employee got into his vehicle and smelled gas. He started the engine, but then exited the vehicle because the fumes were overpowering. Good thing the car exploded just moments later.
You can see it behind us here. The car is very badly damaged. Somehow, and very luckily for the young man, he survived. He was taken to the hospital with relatively minor injuries.
Officials believe the explosion was caused by a leak in the gas tank in the trunk of the car. However, this investigation is still going on. A Bay City man is recovering in the hospital after trying to save multiple lives in a horrific crash. This happened on Brazos Bridge on FM 1462 near Alvin earlier this week as he was trying to help one of those drivers. Brittany Ford spoke to the man who is now being hailed a hero.
It's a story of a good Samaritan.
So on my way home, I never go that way. I think the road is 1462.
Little did 26-year-old Abraham Montez know one slight change in course would change his life forever.
Said I had internal bleeding, a ruptured bladder.
Montez pulled over near this bridge Monday night after spotting a stalled driver.
He was already on the phone with dispatch, and I was like, hey, man, you need to put the flashers on because I didn't see you. And I was like, you think you could get it in neutral? That way, either way, neutral or not, I was going to yank his car down the road.
He says another woman pulled over to help.
I was trying to help him, and she was trying to help us.
When tragedy struck.
And then when I seen the car, I heard him slam on the brakes and swerve. And they missed the car, but they hit us.
Montez shielding the woman out of harm's way.
Sure, I hugged her and rolled. And it hit me in my back. And she didn't sustain no damage. She was walking around.
The stalled driver hit and killed. Montez says he's still trying to process it all.
It's there, but it's variable.
He has since had to undergo multiple surgeries with a long road of recovery ahead. But as a father and husband, he says life's unexpected turn.
Well, I was at the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Has made him that much more grateful for life.
But also at the right spot at the right time for another.
Brittany Ford.
Let's try to help.
KHOU 11 News.
What a great guy. The Fort Bend County Sheriff's Office is investigating that crash. We are told the driver did stay on scene, but it's unclear if any charges will be filed. Time is running out if you still need to get registered to vote for the March 1st primaries. The deadline is Monday. Today, the Harris County Elections Administrator was at Lunar New Celebrations at Lucky Land on Airline Drive, reminding people that there's a deadline coming up.
So my team, we have a dedicated 20 folks, over 4,000 voter registrar volunteers who are out this weekend at the Lunar New Year events, out on this beautiful Saturday at parks, at libraries, registering voters.
And remember, if you need more information on registering to vote, just text VOTE to 713-526-1111 and we will send you some helpful links. Houston's latest COVID vaccine incentive program started today. People who got their first dose or a booster or continue to will be entered into a drawing for $1,000. A total of 12 winners will be selected over the next 6 weeks. You'll also receive a $50 gift card while supplies last, but you have to get the shots at select Houston Health Department vaccine sites. That's important. We have those posted right on our website for you. In developing sports news, Tom Brady's agent says that reports that the legendary quarterback is retiring are not true. He says the 7-time Super Bowl champ still hasn't made up his mind about returning for another season. Multiple reports earlier today said Brady had decided to call it quits. Brady's own company even posted a tweet indicating he's retiring. Stay tuned. All right, to the weather now. A major winter storm continues to pound the Northeast at this hour. 11 million people across 10 states are under blizzard warnings. The National Weather Service has confirmed blizzard conditions in parts of 4 states. Those are New York, New Jersey, Delaware, and Connecticut. The heaviest snowfall could reach 2 feet and wind gusts of up to 70 miles per hour. Thousands of flights have been canceled, and power outages in Massachusetts are above 100,000. And clearly it's a different story here as we take a live look over the Galleria area. It was chilly and sunny for most of the day, but a beauty for the most part. Unfortunately, though, we've got some big changes coming on Monday. Meteorologist Kim Castro is here in the studio to tell us more about what can we expect now, Kim.
Cheryl, such a beauty for today. It's going to continue to be gorgeous conditions for us tomorrow, but as we transition into Monday, that's when we're really going to see things shake up, and they stay a little bit on the uneasy side through the work week. 58 degrees right now, warmer than last night. High temperatures maxed out in the low 60s today. Started off chilly. We were in the 30s. This evening won't be quite as chilly, but still dry. Dew points in the mid-20s, so you need that moisturizer. As we fast forward through time, temperatures dipping down into the low 40s overnight, so about 10 degrees or so warmer than where we were today, rebounding into the upper 60s. 69 for a high on our Sunday. Still sunny, still dry, very comfortable. We'll start to pump in a little bit more moisture as wind starts to flow from the south. We'll have a breeze at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's also going to make it feel even more comfortable than where we were today. Mostly sunny for the duration of the day, although cloud cover building as we head into the overnight hours. You'll notice moisture also starting to build in. An upper level low pressure system is moving in to greet us through the work week, and that means we're looking at a washout for our Monday. So that's a snapshot at 10:30. We'll see that line of showers, that front pushing through. Wet weather expected for the Houston metro area to start off the morning. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. We'll start to see some of those rain bands produce thunder showers, and that's where we could see some locally heavier amounts of rainfall. All in all, we're looking at between 1 to 3 inches of widespread rain, but some of those thunderstorm cells really favoring the coastline, especially southwest of Galveston. A couple of isolated spots could get up to 6 inches of rainfall, and that's for our Monday. We take a little breather for our Tuesday. Wednesday, the first half of the day looking nice. In fact, temperatures climbing into the low 70s, and then we welcome in that Arctic blast, a big front that's going to push through, not only bringing back the wet weather, but you'll notice a glaring drop in temperatures. We'll go from the 70s to the 40s, another 30-degree drop. That is going to make it feel a little bit jarring as we transition from our Wednesday to our Thursday. So here's a snapshot. 8 o'clock on Wednesday, we're starting to see some moisture ahead of the big front that's bringing in that Arctic air. There's the main line of the front coming in overnight Wednesday into Thursday. 2 o'clock in the morning, showers bubbling up, intensifying as you can see from those darker greens. And then radar picking up on the potential for some pinks, meaning a little bit of a wintry mix. Now, this is going to be at the higher levels of the atmosphere because at the surface, we're just going to be a little bit too warm, I'm thinking, for any of that rain to become small sleet pellets as they're coming down. And that's just because it's going to take a little while. Remember, we're going from the 70s down to the 40s, and that's going to take a minute to transition to the drop in temperatures. So 10:30 in the morning, and then as we get into the afternoon, still showing that potential there. That's where we're going to start to see those temperatures drop into the 50s, into the 40s. Overnight, we're going to see some very chilly mornings, but the moisture wraps up. So we're looking at a freeze to start off our Friday morning. Those freezing conditions lasting us through Saturday morning too. So we got some chilly air moving in, some wet weather too. Take advantage of the beautiful day we got set up for tomorrow. Highs in the upper 60s. We'll stay in the mid 60s Monday, but remember, rain through and through. Drying up Tuesday, that's our breather day. And then by Wednesday, although temperatures will bump into the low 70s, rain is coming back. Thunder showers expected into our Thursday. And with that Arctic blast, temperatures dropping into the 40s. Chilly mornings ahead of us. So a little bit of a mixed bag in this forecast. And that's a good time to make sure you're keeping up with us on social media and on air. Cheryl?
Absolutely, all sorts of weather there. Thank you so much, Kim. And finally, a big celebration at the historic Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church in the 3rd Ward. The church, founded in 1962 by the legendary Reverend Bill Lawson, held a formal dedication ceremony today for its new 80,000 square foot sanctuary and education complex. Mayor Turner and Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee were among the dignitaries in attendance. That's going to do it for us for now. Thanks so much for watching our webcast. We'll have more coming up on television tonight at 10. We hope to see you then. Thanks for joining us for KHOU 11 News at 6.